What goes into staying ready when you don't play the first 3 quarters and you play the whole fourth? What goes into that?
Well, I think it's just a mental thing. Like you gotta almost expect it that something like that's gonna happen, and we weren't playing good at the time, so I just I try to go in there and bring some energy, like do something, try to turn this game around.
Did you expect that unit would be out there for the entire fourth?
I mean, it's at this point you don't think about it anymore. Like you're just out there playing. Like as long as I'm out there, I'm going to be playing and playing hard. I'm going to sprint up and down the court, like because that's how I think that's how we got back into the game. So I just tried to keep doing that, and I wasn't thinking about if I was going to come out or not.
You're playing with basically 3 guards in that unit. As a big man, how does that change your jobs, your responsibility, what you do on the floor?
I mean, it's a little weird because you have it's not your regular lineup, so a lot of stuff changes defensively. Like you might have to help out a little more in the paint, like this guy always does for us. Or on offense, all of a sudden, you have 3 ball handlers, and any of those guys could call you up for a pick and roll at any time. So it's very open and drive heavy game, I think.
I don't know if you saw it or noticed it at the time, but for most of that fourth quarter, at least a chunk of it, the entire bench was standing watching that run. What's that like to see, to hear that support that you got from the other guys?
It's awesome. That's usually my job, standing out there and trying to cheer these guys on. And today was the other way around. And I think it's amazing that our veterans that didn't play at the end of the stretch still cheer us young guys on like that.
A long time since you had a chance to run with them. What was that like?
It was fun. We played together for a little bit in Chicago, and now we're out there for a while. It brings back memories, he's still that same player. He makes plays all over the place. It's annoying on defense. It's really it was a throwback game almost.
What about the mood of the team, given what had transpired? If that fourth quarter hadn't gone the way it did, could you feel the lift heading to the break now, given everything that's happened?
I'm just glad we ended up winning the game because I think it gives us a very positive energy going into that break. To be honest, I don't even want to think about the what if we would have lost that game. But right now, I know there's a great energy and a positive energy in this locker room, and I think we need to keep that up.
What's it like being on the floor in the fourth quarter of a close game with that lineup? It's not the usual lineup that you're for.
I mean, it's like I said, it's a little bit weird. It feels different, but at that point, you don't think about it anymore. You just you're out there playing basketball, no matter who's on the other side or on your team, out there. Just 5 guys trying to fight together and trying to pull this win out. During tough times, sometimes it's just that, staying together and playing with energy.
You said it's normally your job to be on the sideline rooting on your team. How good of a job do you think they did tonight?
I haven't seen it yet. I was focused on the encore stuff, but what I've heard, they've done a pretty good job.